In the heart of the Egyptian desert, where the sands conceal the traces of kingdoms that fell thousands of years ago, Herodotus spoke of a legendary structure which he said was greater than the pyramids themselves. A labyrinth of 3,000 rooms, some of them underground, concealing secrets no one has dared to uncover. But the serious question is, was this labyrinth real? Or just a mythical lie? This is not just a story. It is a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. For Herodotus, as for many Greeks, Egypt was a land that never ceased to amaze and fascinate. It was a land of strange customs, exotic plants and animals, as well as eccentric geography. But perhaps, above all, it was a land of magnificent architectural achievements. Herodotus himself witnessed many Egyptian wonders, including the lost labyrinth, and described it in detail. In his second book, The Histories, Herodotus wrote about the labyrinth in the 5th century BC, but he wrote of something that shocked the world. I have already seen it, a work beyond words. For if anyone were to assemble the buildings of the Greeks and display their works, they would appear to be less than the effort and cost of this labyrinth. Even the pyramids are beyond words, and each one was equal to many of the Greeks' mighty works. The labyrinth surpasses even the pyramids. The labyrinth contains 12 covered courtyards, 6 facing north and 6 facing south, with the gates of the first level facing the gates of the others. Inside, the building is 2 stories high and contains 3,000 rooms, half underground and half directly above. The upper rooms were discovered, so what I will say about them is from my own observations. However, I can only speak about the underground rooms from a report, since the Egyptian officials refused to let me see them, as they contain the tombs of the kings who built the labyrinth, as well as the tombs of the sacred crocodiles. The upper rooms, on the other hand, I have actually seen, and it is difficult to believe they were the work of men. The confusing and intricate passages from room to room and from court to court were endlessly fascinating to me. As we moved from courtyard to room, from room to gallery, from gallery to more room, and from there to more courtyards. The ceiling of each room, courtyard, and gallery resembled stone walls. The walls are covered with carved figures, and each courtyard is magnificently built of white marble and surrounded by a colonnade. For a long time, the true location of the great labyrinth remained unknown. Ever since Herodotus visited Egypt's legendary labyrinth nearly 2,500 years ago, the building has disappeared into the mists of time. According to Herodotus's description, the labyrinth is located near Lake Moeris, known today as Lake Karun in Fayum. In that area stands a mysterious pyramid called the Pyramid of Hawara, built for Pharaoh Amenhotep III. This pyramid, despite its apparent dilapidation, conceals something much deeper. In 2008, a scientific team used ground-penetrating radar techniques to probe beneath the sand near the Pyramid of Hawara. The result? A massive structure buried underground, containing multiple passages and chambers. But the biggest surprise, full excavation was not permitted. Mysterious reasons and pressure from official bodies caused this discovery to be buried again. Did Herodotus lie? Was Herodotus truthful? His story, He may have actually entered a majestic building. But what he wrote may have been influenced by Greek imagination or the exaggeration of temple priests. What we don't know is that Egyptian priests were adept at misleading foreign visitors, and perhaps they showed him a small part, hiding the rest. Or perhaps he saw something that some wanted to erase from memory. Was the Pharaoh's labyrinth a secret center for preserving the secrets of civilization? Was it intentionally buried to protect what was inside? Or is it just a baseless Greek fantasy? The mystery lives on, buried beneath the sands of Fayum. The question remains, do we have the courage to uncover the truth? Or does the labyrinth not want to be found? Do you believe there is a labyrinth that buried the secrets of civilization?